Hi guys, Jones Fitness and Outdoor, and let's see if we can adjust this. Yes, welcome. Today we will revisit a topic, the Ifak, the individual first aid kit, or improved first aid kit. I've heard someone call it, but I think individual is what I will go with. So we will have a look at my kit, what I have it in and what I have in it. So let's just change perspective and see what we find. Okay guys, this is a Tasmanian tiger pouch. I will post it in the description, since I don't remember. But I remember the color. It is stone gray, has some IR capabilities. I'm not sure how that matters. If someone is looking for me looking for my IR signature and my Ifak doesn't give up, my Ifak or my backpack doesn't give up its signature, or I mean reduces mine, of course, but I'm not knowledgeable enough to know if that makes a difference. And I mean, if someone wants me and they have IR, I probably did some stupid shit and they need to find me. So anyway, on the outside, as you can see here, I have this. I mean, this is just a random pouch that can hold a tourniquet, a cat tourniquet. This one is Sneagle design. Swedish armed forces and police use it. I don't know if anyone else uses it in the entire world, but it's good stuff. And also some scissors, so I can cut fabric if need be. And when I open it up, this is one thing that I really want from an Ifak. I want it to open like really wide. I could see some benefit to some strings that would hold it up like this, but I don't have this attached to anything. A couple of years ago, or whenever I bought this pouch, I had it attached to the outside of my backpack. But I mean, that just made my first aid gear wet and it got stuck on things. So now I keep it inside my bag instead. So, but let's see, what do we have? Emergency trauma dressing. Yeah, that's good. We have some, it's also North American Rescue gloves. And the benefit of these gloves compared to, I mean, I have some like nitrile or plastic gloves even, laying in different like bags or places like my car, a fanny pack. But these gloves are stronger, so they will not break. Usually that's not a big problem, because if you are hurt, I mean, let's say you are hurt, you have like a wound in your hand here and it's bleeding, and I attend to someone and he is bleeding. Basically, in theory, my blood is on the way out, so his blood will not go in. But of course it's better to have gloves. I'm not recommending you don't use gloves. But the major, I would say, benefit is these are like skin colored, at least if you're Caucasian or white. But it's easier to see because I have used black or purple gloves, and when someone is bleeding, at least with the black gloves, you want to feel them over. Like if he is hurt, you feel, and you look at the glove and you see nothing because the glove is black and the blood is it's not visible as easy. Anyway, so the color is more important than the strength, in my opinion. Here we have something. This is a... What is this? This is like super small. I think I knew what it was when I put it here. Is this a face mask? Yes, it is. It is a mask. So if I would have to aid someone with their breathing, I mean, depends on when you learn things, and it changes over time. Sometimes I've done CPR and did not need to. I mean, the operator from just told me, to the phone operator, that I only needed to do compressions, no need to breathe. That was, I don't know, 15 years ago. I've done some rehearsals, and then sometimes you're supposed to breathe in, sometimes not. Anyway, a mask is good. You don't want to kiss someone on the first date. And I mean, sometimes just, regular people get hurt where I work and what I do. I don't bring this to work, but I usually just meet people who are in, different circumstances, like drug addiction, mental health issues. So a mask might be a good idea. You don't want to save someone's life and then you get sick and you can't, I don't know, be close to your kids or whatever. Eye rinse, I would say, call it. Like if you get something in your eyes, I think that's really valuable. Here I have a rat tourniquet. That's also for my dog. I read and I've tried it. I mean, not on my dog, but for smaller limbs, like on a dog or a child, the cat tourniquet will not work as good, but the rats will, and the SWAT will work even better. But I don't have a SWAT tourniquet, I think. So let's see, that's all up here. Down here we have some tape, good stuff. Oh, more gloves, perfect. I've not been in this bag for a while, so this is just as exciting for me as it is for you. We have some stuff here to close wounds. This is just for small wounds, of course. Here we have, just a wound swab, cleaning the wounds. This is an important piece of equipment. The needles, I mean, you could possibly use them to close a wound, but I would probably use them with the plier to get splinters out. Survival blanket, as you can see here, 39 Swedish, that's like, let's say $4. Super cheap equipment. But if you need a blanket, you might have this, but you're not gonna have like one of these surplus wool blankets from the German army. Here we have more stuff. Burn shield for burns, that might be good when you're out in the woods. Just a band-aid. And I think more wound swabs for cleaning, and a chest seal. If I mean, you know what it's for. If someone, and I have a double one, so. But this one is expired. Too bad. Need to buy a new one. I think I have more, but possibly I can just open it and use it for practice. That might be good, because usually the equipment, I mean, if you buy it yourself like I do, just gonna put you up here. Maybe you want to see my face when I talk. Maybe if you don't want to, you can just look away. The equipment is usually, it's not that cheap. So, I mean, of course, if you buy a tourniquet, you can try it, because you can use it until it's, I mean, in one way you can use a tourniquet as many times as you want to. But if it's all bloody and used for real, maybe you don't want to use it again. But and the wound dressing, chest seal, stuff like that, you don't want to open the packages, because then you have used the product. There's no way of opening it to try it out and see how it looks and then continue to carry it. So this might be a good thing. I need to remember that the chest seal has expired a couple of months ago, so I need to buy a new one, and I also need to try this one out. If anyone has a tip, I would like to try, possibly I'm going to try it on myself, because I have one thing I've been thinking about when it comes to chest seals. And if you are on the hairy side, so to say, does it really stick? And if you're sweaty and hairy, they say it does, but I think that's what I'm gonna try. That could be for a good video. Maybe some exercising using a weight vest, get the sweat going, and then trying to apply a chest seal on myself. And that's a bit unrealistic, but just for the purpose is to see if it sticks. And it expired like 3 months ago, so I guess that's not a deal breaker for me anyway. Anyway guys, that is my first aid kit. From what I want to say about it, it is that do not focus too much on the most extreme stuff. Tourniquet is good, chest seal is good, wound dressing is good, but the small stuff, the band-aid, the needles, the gloves, the burn gel, stuff like that, you're much more likely to need it. But then of course if you cut yourself, or not too long ago I was out with my family and I was like chopping some wood, and I am actually I'm careful. I don't want to get hurt, so I'm careful with axes. You know, a saw, okay, you can cut yourself, but an axe, and this is a short axe, like, let's see, this size. So when I use it, I try to make sure I cut down and not all the way around. And that's because I don't want to put it in my thigh. But that's almost what I did. For some reason, it bounced off the wood, and my motion was just to go back. Oh, okay, great video. But anyway, I almost put the axe in my thigh with my family there. That was not good, but it was just close. Nothing happened. So anyway guys, first aid kits are important, but don't remember the small stuff. You will use it more often. Thank you for watching, and hope you get some ideas, some inspiration maybe. And until next time, remember to go outside, keep improving, be good, and stay safe.